butt goes too. Yes. There you go. Don't leave your booty behind.
This is what I do on my off day. Beautiful. Oh, look at the sun. I'm gonna jump rope with them.
Are you gonna jump rope with them?
I'm gonna see what they like.
Okay.
These things are intense.
Okay. Just so you get on the balls of your toes, your feet.
Yeah. Because we all know I'm not the best at that.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
You say you don't know what?
I said we all know I'm not the best at that.
What, jumping?
Stand on the balls of my feet.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's good.
These things are mad uncomfortable, yeah.
Mad uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Are you from Tennessee or New York?
I'm from New York.
Yeah.
What's up, son?
Yeah. Okay.
Before practice gets started, I try to get a solid warm-up done. Then it's go time. Practice will consist of putting shot after shot, switch it up, then repeat. Once done with practice, I'm off to the gym, working out to get my body into better playing shape.
I haven't done nothing in a year. Oh, this is adding weight to me. Crazy.
This is the scissors?
These are Flutter kids.
Wait, these aren't Flutter.
They're not. What these are?
These are Flutter.
Oh, yeah, do your thing, because my back hurts.
No, I ain't doing that. I'm doing this.
Oh,
Scissor kid. Ooh.
that's scissor kicks?
It's supposed to be lower, but
I thought scissor kicks was the thing you go straight up like.
oh no, yeah, these are the Flutter kids.
No, but I thought scissors was the one you go all the way up and you come switch up. And
No, you cut it. You cut this way.
I cut this way.
You can't.
What the? Y'all confuse me. I can't be thinking to myself now.
What the heck?
Continue.
Working out and training by yourself can get very lonely. Luckily, I have friends and coaches that are able to be there for me to brighten my day.
Line. Here we go. So you're lining. Woo. Switch it. Hop over to one side or you can step. Woo.
Oh! That time was bad.
Yeah, it was.
That's too short.
Alright, we almost had it right.
Ooh, I like that. But you throwing me off by doing it before I go.
Oh!
So yeah, you gotta wait till I toss it. Ready? There we go. All right, got mine.
So I'm currently on my way to practice. Practice today is an hour away from where I live, so practice starts at 10, so I have to leave the house at 9 to make sure I get there on time. I'm currently bundled up like an Eskimo though because it is cold out. It's not super cold. It's 39 degrees where, I mean, it's not freezing, but it is cold. And because of lupus and Raynaud's syndrome, me and Cole do not get along at all. So I already informed my coaches, the new people I'm working with, about me not doing well in cold. So I'm gonna have to start and stop. So this is gonna be a great practice here. New coach that I found to work with devised a plan to where I will work with him and one other gentleman. I'll be working with them starting out 5 days a week, 11 hours in that week. One day I'll do 3 hours a day. The other 4 days I will do 2. Once my body gets a little bit stronger, we're going to up the time to 3 hours a day. So I just got done with my practice for the day, 2 hours, and my arm right here is feeling it. I don't know if I can get a click going. Did some fitness, some serves, and I'm just not feeling all the way there yet. I know I've been playing tennis for years and I've only had 3 weeks off, but getting back into the swing of it and getting back in shape is no joke. So we're going to keep working at it and we're going to get there eventually. I have been playing since I was 2. My first tournament I was 5. I've been a little stranded. Still am a little bit, but I was trained by my dad out in Memphis in his backyard, and then I decided I wanted to go professional. So I left home at 17. Actually, my mother kicked me out at 17. She was like, you have to go do something. For tennis, it's a little different from baseball, basketball, and football. You basically sign a sheet of paper declaring yourself a professional. So basically, if you want to become a professional, you can. Yes. But getting the ranking is a different part of becoming a professional and actually having stands in the professional ranking. And that how that works is a little tricky. You have to get either 3 points in 3 different tournaments or 12 points in 1 tournament. So basically, you have to win 1 tournament to get a ranking or win 1 round. I was coached by my dad when I was in Memphis from 2 to 12. And then when I hit 12, I came to Mr. Walker for about 3 years. And then I started to go back to Memphis with another coach named Joe Smillian. I don't know if he's still there. He was top 100 in the ATP. And then I left Memphis to go to Virginia. And then I went from Virginia to South Carolina to Florida, and now I'm in Georgia. Yeah, a lot of traveling, so you have to go where your coach is. Right. When I competed in those 2 tournaments in 2017, I knew that I could get back in a good enough shape to at least try the Pro Circuit Tennis Tour one more time. So it was not the easiest. I had a lot of ups and downs. I had a lot of moments where I wasn't motivated or I didn't think that it was going to work. And I didn't see why I was still trying to do this. I had all of those doubts. Hey, so today is Sunday, and today was supposed to be my first day back out on the road playing in a tournament. And about a month ago, my coach told me that I wasn't ready and that it was going to take about 2 more months for me to get ready to where she felt like when I went out on the road, she wouldn't have to worry about me falling back into my old ways, I guess. Yeah, I know, it's a little sad. I wish I was out there on the road traveling and meeting new people and seeing new places, but gotta wait 2 more months to get my mind off of not playing in this tournament. I spent all of today painting, getting my house to look good, decorating. Still got a long way to go, but trying to make this place look like home. Since I'm here all by myself, no family, I rarely get to go home to Memphis. Maybe twice a year I get to go home and see my mom and my sister. Well, hey, it's what I chose to do. I had this crazy dream of being a professional tennis player, so I guess this is the sacrifice I'm making. What
Well, that's all for tonight. Night night. I have had many health issues to challenge me. I have scoliosis. I have overused my shoulder. I have Achilles tendonitis, among other challenges that I have done countless hours of physical therapy to correct.
Just doing it with 2 arms so that you can learn the core part.
All right, go. Open the elbows. Get close, like your chin coming toward your hands. Let your chest, now press out. Use your hands. Now keep going. Don't worry about straight into the straps and get your butt up. Hold it 5 seconds and down.
But then I was diagnosed with lupus. It's starting to get these lesions. I got 3 right here, and right here, and they're starting to get really itchy. And I'm starting to get another one here. I can feel it coming. And there's nothing I really can do to stop it except take my medication, but I can only do it once a week. So let's take a closer look here. Now this one right here, you see the skin is peeling. That's not pretty. And then this one here, and my lip. See my lip peeling right here? Under this one. Oh my gosh. And because I am so tired, I'm just fatigued, I'm starting to get really dark bags under my eyes. So what I'm gonna do now is tend to making my face a little bit less painful. It's not much I can really do, but I can try nonetheless. Lupus is an inflammatory disease where the immune system attacks its own tissues. Lupus attacked my skin, I lost my hair, had problems with my eyesight, dealt with extreme muscle fatigue and joint pain. I was on numerous medications that eventually turned my health around. Oh my God. First time's the hardest. Here we go. Ow. Last week, you can see where I bruised. I'm still bruised. It's been a whole week.
Do you have your passport, your ID?
Yes.
Oh, you have a lot of money in your wallet.
Do I? Why are you looking for my wallet?
I have an eye for everything.
I'm going to show this to my mom later. So look at this. These are the chords we're playing on in Martinique. And just look how the chord material is. I have no idea what type of surface this is. And it's full of cracks. So it's going to be my first hit on this, and we're going to see how this goes. The ITF has this new rule where they automatically withdraw you from tournaments. So with the ITF, they have 2 different withdrawal deadlines. They have the original deadline. That deadline comes with no penalties if you make it. Then they have a freeze deadline. That deadline has penalties if you do the freeze deadline more than 3 times in a calendar year. And once the freeze deadline passes, you can't withdraw. So if you don't show up to a tournament, then the penalty is higher. So it's December 31st. So this year they implemented a new rule where if you're signed up for multiple tournaments in the same week, they will automatically withdraw you from your 2 lower tournaments in that week.
And when I mean lower, I'm not referring to the price. I'm referring to where you are in the tournament. So for instance, I signed up for 3 25K tournaments in 1 week. And in the 3 different 25K tournaments I signed up for, one of them I was alternate number 1, one of them I was a qualifier number 1, and one of them I was qualifier number 3. They will automatically withdraw me from the tournaments where I was alternate number 1 and qualifier number 3, no matter which tournament I set as my priority tournament. So that happened to me. I forgot about that rule because I thought it was the freeze deadline when they automatically withdrew you, but it's the original withdraw deadline. So my first tournament back next year in 2020 is the week of January 12th, and there's 3 tournaments that week. There was California, Florida, and France. I decided to not do California, and I decided not to go to France. I decided to go to Florida, even though I know Florida is a harder tournament, so is California. But I decided to go to Florida because it's close to Atlanta. It will be low in price for me to get there. Yes, there was a chance that I wouldn't make it. Based off how everything is falling now, I think I would have made the tournament. But instead, they withdrew me from Florida, they withdrew me from California, and I'm going to France. I did not want to go to France for multiple reasons. One, the prize money for that tournament is a 15K. I hate traveling long distances for 15Ks because you spend so much money, and the points you can potentially win and the money you can potentially win does not cover it, or sometimes not worth it. Especially if you have to play multiple rounds to get to the round where you start winning money and start winning points. Sometimes I feel like it's not worth it. So that was my reason for not going, even though I knew that tournament is very weak. But anyway, I'm going to that tournament instead. Has to change. It's 2 weeks before these tournaments kick off, and having to change and book flights now. Luckily, the flights are not high in the sense of how high flights can be, especially last minute. I think my first flight is Miami to France, and I got one way for $300. Typically, I like to book all my tournaments at once, but I wanted to go ahead and at least secure that flight first, to make sure the price doesn't increase. So if I find another flight, or if the flight I book isn't with the same flight as the 2 other girls I'm going with, then I can get my money back in 24 hours and then book the correct flight. So now, because it is the last day of 2019, I have to make sure everything I can buy for tennis, business, or whatever, I do it today so I can get that money back on my taxes for 2019 instead of having to do it in 2020 and then wait until 2021 to get the money back. So I'm kind of scrambling. I don't know why every year it's like this.
Yeah. What happened?
My abs are straining right here.
Just on the left or on the
Just
right?
on the left.
Okay. Do you have pain when you play or?
When I serve.
Okay, just yourself on the right, on the left, left, right. Okay.
Right here.
Okay. It's happened yesterday, tomorrow.
It happens on and off. It started last tournament and it's like getting worse.
Okay. Come in the back. Yeah.
Right there and a little bit over. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Being a professional athlete and all of its challenges has definitely been a blessing.